Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. And now from the pistol formation. Hand off to the single back. A quick juke. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To throw, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner decides to field it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Pulls it in. It's Price. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down. He does have enough for the first down.
Boy, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. Park behind the line. It's Price. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. First out and more. He's still running. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. second down here. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Time for just one more play in the first quarter of this playoff game. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The sure hands. It's Adams. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The punt team making their way on the field. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing in 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17 with a big interception for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Johnson. That's reeled in. It's Graham.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away for contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Want to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Muscles past the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Russell. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
To the air, it's Johnson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
On the move now. It is incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back. End zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Breaks in open space. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Does his job for the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Turner. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him with no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on 3rd downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Turner. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and his back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up, make a play. Dropping back, it's Russell. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
No press here. The defense backing away. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.